So hi guys, welcome to the playbook. Here's a playbook of a trade that I took on gold, uh, which was a sell-off, and today being the 8th of July 2026. Now this sell-off took place around NY session. So let's just jump to the chart and let me explain how I took the trade and what were the confluence that actually played out. Okay, now if you look at the chart itself, today around Tokyo session, we did see market being bullish and we did see some sort of a bullish run all the way to the London session. Once we hit the London session, what we can see, the market became bearish and we had a very strong sell-off. Okay, and this was almost 800 pips, okay, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, 845 pips, or more or less the same. Okay, so we had a huge drop around London session. Now given the fact that the market was bearish since London session, I waited for the NY session to open to look for sell off. Now I know the way I'm saying it, it might seem really simple, because you might be like, oh wait, so you mean if London session is a sell off, then I'm looking a sell? No, not exactly. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if you look at the structure itself, we are actually creating lower highs and lower lows. Okay, we are not creating higher highs and higher lows. So when market is creating higher highs and higher lows, we are basically trending up. Okay, but when the market is creating lower highs and lower lows, we are basically trending down. Okay, so when I say lower highs, lower lows, I'm actually talking about these areas. So we have a lower high, we have a lower low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low. Okay, now if I talk about vice versa of a downtrend, when the market is bullish, we have market creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, so whenever you look at the market, you are basically trying to identify how the price action is moving. Okay, now coming back to the trade, what we can see is we had this lovely candle right here. Okay, let me just highlight that for you. Okay, this lovely candle. Okay, this one. Okay, this was the NY open. We have a high of this NY open and we had the low of this NY open. Okay, now what we can see is market actually pushed below of this NY open. That was another confluence that actually played out. Now in that sense is this, why these highs and lows are important of each session is because that basically helps me to identify where the market is trading at what price, people are willing to buy or sell that particular instrument. So in this example is gold itself. Okay, so what we can see is market actually failed to hold off 4066, and if you scale down to a 3-minute time frame, we actually had a strong push to the downside. And what I look for scaling more down to the 1-minute time frame is I was waiting for the market to violate this structure right here. Now if you look at the 3-minute time frame, we can also see clearly how the market created highs and lows. Okay, so let me just explain that. Now if you look closely, we actually had the market creating a low, which was right here. Okay, and this low was actually created by this area right here. Okay, eventually the market actually shifted the trend in a smaller time frame. Okay, where the market started to create a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, and we actually violated this low right here, higher low. Eventually the market actually pushed above. Now my idea of the trade was this. So we have all the confluence playing out. We have the market creating lower highs, lower lows, scaling down to the down to the lower time frame. We have market violating the higher highs and higher low and changing the trend to the downside. Okay, so eventually we actually took a trade right here, keeping our SL above this high right here. So this is lower high and lower low. Okay, so once we actually created that, I actually target these lows right here, and that's how the trade played out. Okay, it's quite simple, it's not that difficult, and yeah, that's the trade itself. Now I hope the confluences did help you out. If you have any questions at all, you can always comment down below or DM me on Instagram, and for more content you can always follow me on Instagram. Till then guys, I will see you again. Take care. Have a beautiful day.